Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final game of the round of 24. But first, a quick shout out to the sponsors, Razer and Twitch TV. They're super duper awesome. Go buy Razer stuff. Go get a Turbo subscription on Twitch. It's actually really good. I have a Turbo subscription. Basically, you can block ads without using ad block. Because ad block makes you a terrible person. That's right, it does. Anyway, yes, awesome, nice, cool. So, the final game. Andre versus DeWalt is coming up now. It's going to be on Fighting Spirit. A TVP to decide who's going to advance. Who was the second player who advanced in the last group? I forgot already. Wands and Terror. That's right, Terror. So we had Wands and Terror advance already last group. We had G5 advance from this group. And for the last slot in the round of 16, these players are playing for it right now. Alright, here we go, here we go. At the top right as the purple Terran, we have Andre, who has decided that in order to intimidate his opponent as much as possible, has used alternating caps. He didn't even do it right though, he caps the last one as well. And his opponent, at the bottom left, as the brown Protoss, will be DeWalt. I almost said Dupocalypse. Don't worry, Dupocalypse will not be playing. I think he actually went with the Terran Alps thing though. Nah, look at him. Oh, he killed all his SCVs. Oh, I didn't catch it. Oh, good job, Tupac. Anyway, so if we see random nukes later, it's probably Tupacalypse just goofing around. So, I don't know. DeWalt, I don't know if he might be terrified of this alternating caps name. I mean, alternating caps is pretty scary, especially when you do it wrong. And, you know, DeWalt's still a little kid. He's like 12 years old, so he may have never seen alternating caps before in his life. This could just be like a new and frightening experience for him. So, you know, I'm not really sure what kind of state he'll be in, but hopefully he can pull through as a budding young Protoss. And Andre, by the way, is walling in, which is not that common to see nowadays, even in TVP. You might think the depot is too high, but actually in order to make a completely tight wall, you have to do a really wide-looking wall like this. Actually, wait, that looks too wide though. Can you just put the... Oh, you might be able to put a depot there. Yeah, the tight wall on Fighting Spirit looks really weird when you start making it, but it all turns out okay. So, we got the gas, we got the scout, good times, good times. I think DeWalt did say in some interview or something that PBT was his best matchup. So that should be good. I mean, traditionally, Protosses are, you know, decent at PBT, and Terrans have a hard time in the matchup. Especially at kind of the more amateurish levels. You know, of course, if you flash, you don't really care. But I guess we'll see what happens here. 2 guys on gas only. And there's the 3rd guy. So delayed that by a little bit. Interesting. And you can see there's a full wall, so it is actually a full wall here, even though it looks super wide. He's not going to finish that just yet. Starting that off to make sure a probe doesn't get into his base. Definitely, usually indicates some kind of cheesiness, like a 2-fact. Going for that wall in. If I was DeWalt, I'd be very suspicious. Nowadays, you almost never see it since FD expand is so popular, and so Terran has enough Marines in the beginning to defend. He doesn't need to wall in. So I would be quite nervous. So, it looks like SCV Scout's gonna get in here. Let's see what's going on. Barrack's doing a slight reposition for some reason, I'm not sure. We did have 2 guys pull off gas though, so it doesn't look like a 2-fact from Andre. It does look just like a fast expand build. Which is curious why he's gone for this wall in. It does allow you to only build 1 Marine, as you can see. See, normally you'd have to build more than 1. You know, going for the FD expand. But this is more like a siege expand actually. He might actually just be going for a siege fast expand. You're doing it old school. Machine shot? Yeah, this actually just looks like a siege expand to me. This is actually the kind of thing I used to do when I was like, you know, randomly playing Terran on the ladder. Because siege expand is a little bit easier to execute than an FD, I think. But of course you do sacrifice any kind of early pressure on the Protoss. Basically he's just going to be pure defensive, siege up here, you know, siege up here, get an expansion pretty quickly, but not really. You're basically sacrificing the flexibility of the FD. The reason going for FD, which by the way is like, you know, 5-6 Marines, 1 siege tank, and then vultures with mines. The reason that's popular nowadays is because it's much more flexible than the siege expand. Siege expand you can't attack, you can only defend. Whereas FD, if you see him going for like 2-gate aggressive opening or like a DT rush, you can play defensively. If you see him being greedy, going for 1-gate expand or anything like that, you can put on pressure. Whereas with this, you really can't. We do see a second factory as well. It's all pretty normal here. And it's curious that Andre's chosen to do this. I think it's still a fine build. It's just not quite the most, shall we say, stylish, the most up-to-date, the most chic. It's not what the cool kids do. This is like what was cool a couple of years ago. It's not cool anymore. You're behind the times, Andre. Gotta get with the times. Anywho. Bum bum bum. Starting Marine. I don't actually know if he got close enough to see the Nexus. It doesn't seem like he did, but I'm not sure. In the meantime, we did just get 2 gates and an OBS, or a 2nd gate and an OBS and a 3rd gate. Or wait, no, is that the 2nd gate? Okay, oh no, he built a pile and then a gate. Okay, so yeah. 2 additional gate, so 1 gate, OBS expand, into 2 additional gates. DeWalt playing very standard, safe opening. You can see the Terran expansion is a little bit faster, but it's not by that much. So, bum, 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 bum. It looks like we have mines. It's all good. Range is done now. Actually, probably been done for a while. I wasn't paying attention. And it seems like we're just gonna have a calm game here. You know, no Reavers or anything from DeWalt, no Starport or anything from Andre. He might just stay on the 2 facts and get a 3rd command center. Fighting Spirit, of course, very easy for that fast 3 base style. Just build the command center here, float it out, kind of wall this off, defend, put a couple tanks here, and then just focus your defense on this this wide bridge, and you'll be good to go. But it looks like Andre is moving out a little bit here. I'm not sure why he needs to move across on this side of the bridge. He can just stay on this side, especially with only 2 factories behind. I think he's pretending to be aggressive. Is he actually going to be aggressive? He's still only got the 2 factories. Surely he's just going to expand. Could just be faking it. He's actually going for an attack here. I don't really see how that's supposed to work. It's not like DeWalt went for some kind of crazy 1-gate double expand. He's got 3 gateways. Should be fine. He's got the OBS following as well. Got plenty of goons. I don't really see how this is supposed to do anything. Dude, why are you moving out? Andre, bro. Alright, at least he led with an SCV, so he knows he's not gonna win. Oh! Forcing a siege up. Just go back now and attack again. Ooh, 1 random SCV is gonna get in? No, not quite. It doesn't really matter though. He's doing everything standardly, so. Looks like we have a shuttle as well to help provide some Zealot bombs in case this was actually a threat, but it's not. You can see Andre going back. So actually, I mean, I guess it's nice in that he put a little bit of pressure on, scared the Protoss, and he was actually just getting a 3rd, as I said. Wouldn't really make any sense for him to actually commit to that attack. Whereas DeWalt's going to go get his own 3rd. Once he has the minerals. Might do a bit of a wall in first here. Block any kind of vultures. Looks like vultures are checking out the bottom right bases. I don't know why a vulture didn't go straight over here though. This is the obvious 3rd location. And there's almost never a time when the Protoss is not taking this close one as his 3rd. I guess if Terran spawned to the top left, he might not. He might take the 6 log instead, but since it's a cross map, he'll almost certainly be taking that base. Now Andre's just going to have to do the thing that I was saying earlier, where you can just make a wall up here and put a couple of tanks behind and defend them very easily, and go for a big 3-base attack, which is very common on Fighting Spirit. And, 2-base Arbiter? 2 base Arbiter. I think that's the second time we've seen that today. I think Wands did it already. But yeah, interesting. Alright, cool. So 2 base Arbiter is a pretty flexible mid-game. You know, you can play defensively with the stasis if you're getting, you know, 2 base all-in. If you see a fast third, you can go for faster recall and try and punish him that way. Even if you get stasis, you can still punish a fast third by just attacking the front and stasising the tanks. So I think as soon as DeWalt gets a whiff of this third, he might try some shenanigans. His own third is actually going to be quite a bit later. He did lose that probe to this Vulture, so he's going to have to do something. He might just like take a very quick 4th base anyway and use his army with the Arbiters to keep the Terran back. I guess we'll see which one he decides. It might depend on exactly when he sees this third and whether he's got a probe already en route to his own third. It's like 6 gateways against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 factories to be. Only 4 at the moment, but notice how Andre is getting his infrastructure before he starts mining his third. It's very, very smart. You know, a pretty common mistake that, you know, low-level players make is they only start adding on factories after they start mining from the new base because they suddenly get all the extra income, but usually that's too late. You want to add the infrastructure so it finishes about the time as your base starts mining. As soon as you get that boost in income, you immediately can start producing from a lot more unit-producing structures. So generally you have to cut a few units to do that. Anyway, you have a bit of an attack here. This isn't going to do anything though. Yeah, you can see there's just way too much stuff here. Andre brought almost his entire army up to that 3rd base instead of just a few units. And DeWalt's going to continue being aggressive here, but I don't really see why. I mean, that's just shows you it doesn't do anything. If anything, he could have just attacked the natural instead because it's got nothing there, but obviously he doesn't know that. I don't know if that's a bit of a mistake from Andre or if he just saw that the entire army was going to the 3rd. Usually you shouldn't bring everything here. You should at least leave, you know, maybe a 1/3 to a half of your tanks behind in case it's a big attack of the natural instead. Anyway, there's like 114 supply for DeWalt against 102 for Andre, so Andre kind of keeping pace with supply, even though got a really fast 3rd base here. Meanwhile, DeWalt looks like he's going to go clear out these mines at the 6 o'clock, maybe try and take that base. Either way, Andre's in pretty decent shape, I would say. Except that he doesn't have very many SCVs for some reason. There seems to be a pattern with him in all of these games. He doesn't make SCVs constantly or something. I mean, he hasn't even lost them this game, so it's not like he's been harassed. He just doesn't have very good saturation. So even if you've got fast rebase, I mean, look at this, DeWalt's got way more probes than Andre has SCVs, so even though, you know, his 3rd base is a little bit slower, and he's on even bases with the Terran, which is generally not good, the fact that they're all saturated while Andre's aren't means that he's actually in pretty good shape, economically at least. Now I haven't actually seen an Arbiter yet, but, you know, these guys are poking around. Vulture's gonna get denied here. Still waiting, I guess that's the first Arbiter that's coming out now. And in the meantime, random speed volt's gonna get blocked. Wait, why is there even a Dragoon here? I guess he's blocking a Terran 4th. Meanwhile, we got the standard kind of Dragoon and Vulture flirting in the middle of the map. As you see in all PBTs, you know, Vulture's laying a few mines here and there, sprinkling them around the map, while the Dragoons do their best to keep the mines down to a minimum. And yoink. This is interesting. So this is kind of turning into a similar situation to Andre's game against G5, except DeWalt doesn't quite have his additional couple of bases yet. But, you know, I mean, a big problem in that game against G5 was that Andre's army control just seemed really lacking. The late game mass army control, I mean, he tried to do some bolt harassment here and there, which is decent, but, you know, G5 just kind of outclassed him with the big army engagements, even though G5 wasn't doing like the most amazing job himself. So let's see if Andre can figure it out this game. Oh my god, what's going on over here? Whoa! Hello, 3 tank sacrifice for no reason apparently, and now DeWalt's in a 50 supply lead over Andre. Not looking so good for Mr. Dre. He's getting another factory though. He's getting 2 more factories, going up to 9, getting the 2nd armory, getting a starport. But his opponent has got a 4th base now. 4 base to 3, that's still even. Generally, the Protoss should be 1 base ahead. So actually, the fact that this is so late usually means the Terran's in a better situation, except that he doesn't have SCVs. God, he needs more SCVs. Oh man, dude. Dude, man, Andre, we need to go back to basics here for Andre. Non-stop worker production, man. Non-stop. Just keep making them workers. Max out on workers. That's how we do it. So, in the meantime, nice little gateway placement here from DeWalt. It's got recall on the way. That should get some action going here. Can start doing some recalls in the main and whatnot. Oh, look at this! Andre is well prepared with the mines. He knows what's up. Although, again, a recall here could just blow up all his SCVs anyway. It always makes me really nervous when mines are anywhere near worker lines. But, you know, especially like if you're specifically laying mines to stop a recall, why would you lay them in a way that would just maximally damage yourself anyway, even if you stop the recall? Anyway. So... oh. He might have to use a spell to stop his Nexus from dying. This is going to be a bit close. Oh no, the last shot went on Goon. It would have survived anyway. The Nexus is in red health, so DeWalt's going to have to keep an eye on that baby. Meanwhile, he's setting up gateways and a base at the bottom right main, just getting that secondary source of gateways. Andre going to do a nice harass with the vultures, but the building's already going up. Although the Oz is getting a little bit ahead of the Goons. You can see the two Oz actually went too far ahead. You need to come back a little bit. This is the danger actually when you're just moving your army around, especially when your observers have speed, as they do. Oh man, he's gotta bring the observers back, dude. He's not realized his observers are not helping out his goons. If he uses another mine here, that could be brutal. I think he got one. Oh. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no! Oh man. And now his army's out of position while Andre goes to kill him. So right now, DeWalt has 189 supply, but like a lot of goons are stuck here. And Terran's just walking across the map. How is he maxed? Where's his stuff? DeWalt's army looks really small. Does he have too many probes? Oh man, that'd be crazy. Like, Andre makes not enough probes, and DeWalt makes too many, so even though DeWalt has a supply lead, he loses anyway, because he just has too much supply taken up. Hey look, it's Tupac. What's up, Tupac? Oh shit, there was a recall! No! Oh my god, I missed an amazing recall! What have I done? What have I done? Oh my god, I'm a terrible person. I'm so sorry. I bet like a million SCVs blow that. What's the path to blow up? Blew up? Oh man. Yeah, see, Draw said it. Purple versus brown. It's not my fault. Ah, god. Oh man. Damn. My bad, my bad. That's my bad. Hey, we do have 4th base going up for Andre, while DeWalt just takes every other base on the map, as Protoss are wont to do. And these tanks are pretty cool, but they have no vultures in front. Man, DeWalt just does not like goons, does he? He's a goon hater. What a goon hater. Oh my god, look at him. Look at him just throwing them away. Man, goons don't grow on trees. Stop throwing them away. I thought these were Stargates for a second. That's like a classic spot to hide Stargates. So, oh, he's moving in. This army is not very big. He needs some good storms and stasis to win this. Oh wait, it missed. What? I thought it hit. Oh well. Oh, but there's no vultures. The tank line is deep though. Look how deep that tank line is. He can't actually continue. He can pick off the leading tanks, but he can't actually move in. He's got 3 out of Templar and a shuttle bow. That could be good. And DeWalt needs like something. He keeps getting maxed without an army. I think he has way too many probes. But I don't know. Where are they though? That's a good saturation there. It doesn't look like he has that many. The supply thing is a little bit weird to me. Anyway, Andre though is getting his 4th base running. And you don't really want to let that happen in PvT. I mean, now, you know, you let the Terran get his 4th, next thing you know, he's split the map with you and you're playing, you know, equal bases, late game PvT. It's just not going to work, man. It's not going to work. This is a bit of a random EMP. Storm, storm, storm. Oh, brutal. Nicely done. Problem is there's no units. Where are the units at, bro? DeWalt, where are units? The units, I need to see them. Stasis suit, not the best one in the world. More importantly, units. Units. I mean, he's at 184 supply. Where's the stuff? Where are the dudes? Dudes, come on, let's go. Comrades. Oh man, these tanks. Where the vulture support though? Storm! Yeah, Seaball! Oh, the Seaball storms. Another one, more Seaball storms? Oh man. I guess you don't need units if you got High Templar. Oh god, that was a lot of tanks. That was many siege tanks. So, DeWalt just cleans that one up. No problem, easy peasy. Units. And only Chobos make units. Especially when they're maxed. I think DeWalt might have taken my advice to Andre a little bit too literally. When I said max out on workers, I didn't actually mean max out on workers. You know? Kind of like when I said Wands would you know, get out of the group. I didn't actually mean he would get out of the group. I was being sarcastic. Or was I? So again, DeWalt is maxed with approximately 15 units, one of which is a probe. So that's good. I think there's a recall, by the way, but I can't figure out where it is. Because something's dying. Oh man, look at this! Look at this! DeWalt is walling himself in again. Okay, to be fair, that's a legit wall, but, you know. Somebody should actually start counting how many of DeWalt's own buildings he kills over the course of TLS. I bet you he'll kill enough to eliminate himself in one of these games. Anyway, we got a couple of DTs going on to harass. Oh man, drag the mines. Drag the mines, please drag the mines. Not that way, the other way. Drag that one. Drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it! So, DeWalt's got a million bases. I think he needs to start sacking some probes or something. Because this army size is a little bit silly. It's like a petite army. If it was like 10 High Templars, that'd be good. You should go G5 style. Just 10 High Temps. Mass blanket storms. Is there just like some weird rally point that's got a bunch of units stuck somewhere? Okay, there's a few units over here. Finally getting out. Yeah. This is quite weird. Anyway. Good old suicide into mines. Is there really no obs in this army? There is actually no obs in this army, so that's pretty effective. It is very effective, although he stays max, so I assume he has some stuff queued up. And looks like some vultures are going to bite the dust. Andre is playing this pretty calmly. Look at this, going to start shuttling some units over here to take care of this Nexus. I mean, DeWalt can't actually quite figure out how to kill him because it doesn't have any supply for some mysterious reason. There's like some, maybe it's a rigged map where all his units cost double supply or something. It's like one of Last Shadows maps. Oh, something just stasis something. I can't figure out what happened though. I heard a stasis go off and nothing's got stasis. That was weird. Do you guys hear that? I could have sworn I heard a stasis go off. Anyway, this attack is not going to do anything. This Nexus has fallen, so he's going to cannon rush a siege tank. Now that's always a good plan. You always got a cannon rush siege tank. Well, apparently this is going to do something. Oh, that could have blown up a lot of SCVs. And somehow he's attacked at like the tightest angle and is actually making it work. It's like mind-boggling to me. It's like Andre's actually just deciding not to defend for some reason. And the cannon rush on the tank did not actually work because cannon rushing siege tanks often does not work. And, well, it looks like DeWalt might at least kill this Nexus if you can move more goons up. Meanwhile, Andre is actually just going to counterattack somewhere. He's going to go towards the 9 o'clock, it looks like. And, you know, at the same time, establish the top left 2 bases. No, he's changed his mind. He's going back towards the bottom right. Really needs to commit one way or the other, though. He has saved the command center. He is still mining from the 12 o'clock, but again with very few SCVs. He's making another command center to float to the top left main here. And, whoa, another random stasis. Man, DeWalt's been kind of throwing away stasis willy-nilly here, because he's got arbiters all over the place, but he's not really kind of using them in tandem with his army. Meanwhile, it looks like the Protoss army might just run into the Terran's Natural, but with these reinforcements, he should be fine. And there goes your max energy Templar. So now DeWalt's base here looks like it's been evacuated with the probes. Yeah, there's the evacuation. And he's just coming in with, like, you know, a control group of units. Again, I just don't know where his army is, where his supply is. It's clearly not doing anything useful. Because, well, he's coming in. Oh, nice stasis there. Catches 3 of those tanks. And with the cloak there and no scan, it looks like he is going to be able to clean this up actually relatively easily. Meanwhile, he has a, looks like, forced to cancel on what was a command center at the top right. Or maybe he killed it. I don't know. See, another one's floating over there now. Can't quite tell what's going on over there, but 6 o'clock base has fallen. He's going to reestablish that and pick off a lot of these siege tanks. Man, Andre, even though it's nice to pick off so many of the Protoss bases, losing all these tanks like that is not really something to afford. I mean, look at this. He's down to 120 supply. Random D matrix saving that Goliath. That's quite cute. But yeah, look at this. DeWalt is basically maxed. Andre at 116. Even with all the damage Andre's doing here, I don't really see how he can come back from that kind of supply deficit, especially because he lost at 3 o'clock as well. Oh, is he gonna get it? Oh! Whoa! Come out of stasis and snipe the Nexus. Unfortunately for him, DeWalt has 5,000 minerals in the bank, so he's not overly concerned about that. Anyway, Andre is putting up a serious fight here, but I mean, look at this. No bank, 120 supply against 4K bank, and maxed. And, oh man, the double Nexus. That's what's up, look at this. DeWalt. I mean, he just wants the gas, man. He wants the extra minerals. That's all he wants. That's all he needs. This guy's apparently got EMP'd. I mean, in theory, if Andre does like a mega turtle and holds this base and holds this base as well, the top left, natural, it'll be kind of split map, even though he lost a 3. And then maybe he can make a very long and slow comeback. That's going to take some serious hurdling. Like, if Andre can come back in this game, it's going to take another 40 minutes or something. He's just going to have to play it slow and steady. Oh! The carriers! The carriers. There they are. There they are. He revealed them with only 2. Generally, you wait until you have at least 4, because that's the magic number that, like, one-shots Goliaths. But given it's at this point in the game, it doesn't matter that much. So, are the carriers going to finish the game? Looks like Andre's trying to retake a 3, even though DeWalt tried to take it. DeWalt, man, he's having a Nexus ball here. Way! Nexus ball! Woo! Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have that many probes, if you max on probes, you should just max on Nexus as well. Oh. It's unfortunate that they're not like hatcheries where they actually provide supply. That'd be useful, huh? Oh wait, what am I talking about? Nexus do provide supply. They actually provide more than hatcheries. They provide, yeah, they provide 9. Hatcheries only provide 1. Lol. So, Vultures are going to be very BM and actually deny the good old quadruple Nexus style. Good old fastest map possible style. But Andre is basically dead. He's not mining anymore. He's going to start mining for the 3 o'clock soon. He's down 106 supply. And he's got nothing to deal with the carriers. So, Andre, your time is done here. Your time is done! I hear a second Protoss advancing! I'm at 3 Protoss in 1 day. That is too good to be true. That is too good to be true. Oh, they're gonna kill Sea Tank. Oh, I thought they were in the minimum range. Too bad. Something else is going down. Whoa. Hello. And that's gonna fall. And that's gonna fall. So here's the last ditch attack, and GG! DeWalt taking it down, will advance from the group. Andre has been eliminated by the quadruple Nexus build. And ladies and gentlemen, that does mean we've got 2 Protosses from Group F, G5 and DeWalt making it through to the round of 16. DeWalt claims the very last spot. And that means our round of 16 is complete. So don't go anywhere, guys, because we are now going to announce the round of 16 groups. I know you guys hate waiting for those. I always hate waiting for group announcements. So just chill for 2 seconds, and you guys will see how imbalanced these groups are. Oh man, no way. Hold on. Oh, I can't. I gotta put this on the screen. Oh, this is too good. This is too good. Group C. This Group C can't be real. Guys, imagine the most amusing Group C. All right, think about who advanced from this group, and think about what would be like a really funny group for them to be in. Alright, hold on. I got this. Alright, we're gonna go to a new screen. Alright, hold on. It's black. Calm down. And what do I save this as? Oh god, I can't. Oh no. Hey, look at G5's group. Just look at that group. Oh man. Alright, G5 getting an all-Terran group. I swear to god we didn't rig it. I swear to god. G5 could actually make it to the round of 8 now. Can you imagine? If he just PBTs his way through the group. This is like this is like I tried to rig it. Except I didn't even like try to pretend I didn't rig it. I just like rigged it in the most blatant way possible. And Group A makes me want to cry though. I mean, look at that. Draw on Bakuryu with Siki and Busy. I can't even. Oh man, that's gonna make me so sad. I'm already sad. And Wands, I don't think he can beat Eon's Ogre Technic, so that makes me very sad as well. Group A though is crazy. Oh man. Oh, poor Bakuryu. No, I wanted to be nice to Bakuryu. See, clearly I just suck at rigging brackets. It's like first I put Bakuryu and Mazora in the same group with True Touch as well. And now I freaking put Bakuryu with Siki and Busy and Draw. Like what? Man, what kind of friend am I? See, clearly you don't want to be my friend, or I'll put you in the worst group. Oh man, these are some pretty sick groups though. Pretty sick. Also, the fact that Group C has no Zergs means we have at least 2 non-Zergs in the round of 8. Woohoo! Alright. Yes, so those are our groups. And those will be starting from next week. The first set order is going to be the same as what we did, so it's going to be 1 versus 4 and then 2 versus 3. So for example, in Group A, it'll be Ziki versus Bakuryu first, and then Busy versus Draw in the second match, and then winners, losers, etc. We changed the format slightly. It's not going to be best of 3 the whole way, so we've gone for a Sonic style groups. So for round of 16, the first 2 matches will still be best of 1, but winners, losers, and final match will all be best of 3. So we don't have too many games in a day, but we still have a good number. And I'll be doing 1 group a day, but I'll do both Saturday and Sunday. So next weekend, it'll be Group A Saturday, Group B Sunday, and then the following week will be C and D on Saturday and Sunday as well. So that is what's going down there. These groups are looking really exciting, and yeah, man, G5 making it to the round of 8, that would just be make my life. Anyway, those groups will be posted on Liquipedia and in the thread. So back to me. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Thanks again to our sponsors, Razer and Twitch TV. Thanks again to Team Liquid. Thank you, everybody. You are all wonderful people, especially Wands. That guy is the most wonderful.